Good morning, we're back. Do you guys do your homework? I did my homework. So, this is the last day we're going to be doing this with the burying the little guy in the flower. So, our little dough ball is going to have a new home, and I'll show you that in a second. So, we're going to get our crust off again. So cute. Mine's a little bigger. I think I haven't been weighing it, but it's a little larger than it was. Let's just see what it is. Just out of curiosity. Oh, wow, I'm at 13 ounces. How the hell did that happen? All right, whatever. So we're gonna take off our crust again. And it's significantly crusty. But boy, oh boy, look at that. That is a happy dough ball. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get a lot of the crust off. Tomorrow, or the next day, depending on my schedule. Like I said, I do have to work tomorrow, but I'm getting out relatively early. So we might actually come home and make some bread. We're gonna have to see if it's gonna be tomorrow, which I won't know until I get home tomorrow. So we have got a fairly significant amount of crust off, all of it. So yeah, look at that. That is just, oh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell this. I hope you are smelling yours, and I hope it smells like this, because it smells really good. So we're gonna put it in our bowl again. Okay, I've got all of the crust off. So we're down to, what did I say, it was 13 ounces now? Yeah, we're down to 6 ounces, so I took off more than half. See, I can do math. Let me get rid of this. And we're gonna need some more stuff for when we obviously start baking. I like to do my baking in a Dutch oven, which I don't have, but I do have this little stock pot. So it's gonna go in there, and then it's gonna get cooked with the lid on for first half. Anyway, so you need something to cook it in, unless you have a pizza stone, which will work. And you're gonna need a spray bottle for some water, which I don't have. So I'm gonna go buy one today at Martin's for like $1. So we're just getting some more water in there. You can see how much I put in there. It's like just, we are gonna go back to measuring and weighing things, I promise, but right now it's kind of all about feel. So just sort of watch what I'm doing. And I can't really use this old flour anymore because it's got too many crunchy bits in it. So loosen it all up. We got a little more wheat flour, and we're gonna knead it, and we're gonna get it nice and extensible. And that actually is the word. And then we're gonna put most of it into a container without any flour. And then I'm gonna save a little bit in a little Tupperware kind of a deal, or pint container if you got one of those. And that's gonna be saved for the sourdough starter, which is has white flour in it. It has rye flour. So yeah, you're gonna need to get some white flour, and you're gonna need to get some rye flour. I got this whole wheat white flour. I've looked at it, it's not super white, but it's got 13% protein. So that is a lot. So that's a bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour. It's just got a lower protein count, so it's not gonna have quite the same strength as if you can find a bread flour. And no self-rising flour, no cake flour. AP, all-purpose is fine. if you can get the unbleached, you know, like, you know, without all the stuff, you know, like the stuff they put in flour, like in the store brands. Like, try not to get a store brand, but if you have to, or if you have it, that's fine. So we're just gonna get this back into like a nice little ball, you know, nice happy stretchy little ball, just like we did the other day. And again, this is all sort of by feel. You'll know if this is too loose, you know. And if you get it too stiff, I mean, you can just keep adding water and get it to where you think it needs to be. I can't really explain that. It's just more of a feel thing and experience, of course. Just doing it. I'm going to say this is just a tiny bit looser than we did the other day, which is actually probably going to be good. That might be a little too loose. Yeah. Matter of fact, I've got this beautiful marble countertop. Why am I using this thing? Look at that. That's much better. All right. So we're just doing this. And I kind of want you to do this a little bit longer than I'm going to display, just because it really is. Let's see where I'm at here. I'm at 6 minutes, 37 seconds. I think as a basic YouTube user, I can only have a 10-minute video. I'm not sure on that, but hell, you don't want to see me for more than 10 minutes anyway. So it's still a little bit sticky, just a little bit. You can sort of see that it's kind of sticking to my hand. It's just a little bit, and I'm going to say that's pretty darn good. I like that. So you're going to sort of keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm gonna do it after I stop the video. But what I want you to do is, let's see. There's half. There's quarter. Take a quarter of it off. A quarter-ish. And put it in your container. Put the lid on. And I'm going to actually refrigerate this just because I want to slow it down. So I'm going to do that right now. If you put it in the fridge, it'll keep doing its thing, but it just does it slower because it's cold. Temperature is very important in bread baking as well. I haven't even gotten there yet, but it is something to take into account. You know, if it's a super hot, you know, July day and it's like 80% humidity, your bread is going to be, you know, your doughs are going to be completely different than if it's like, you know, like in here, it's probably about 65 and pretty dry. So anyway, so we're just going to keep working this the way I have. When you're all done with that, just so it doesn't stick, just a tiny little bit of flour, just a little bit. You're going to put it in a container. And if it sticks a little bit, that's fine. Or you could even add a little oil if you want to do that. Cover this with saran wrap and leave this sit on your counter. So, zoop, covered it in saran wrap. I'm going to set it over here till tomorrow. And then tomorrow after work, we might be baking some bread. This whole in real-time thing is really fun. But my schedule is my schedule. So if we don't, what should I do? What should I do? Should we try this tomorrow? Yeah, let's try this tomorrow. We're going to try to bake some bread tomorrow. So make sure you have some white flour. You don't need rye flour tomorrow. You are going to need something to cook it in, like a Dutch oven, a roasting pan even. Maybe you've never done that, but it might work. And we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that after work. Why the hell not? So this is going to get covered up. I'm going to continue kneading it a little bit, but it's going to get covered up and sat out on the counter. And then tomorrow after work, we're going to make some bread. All right. Well, I hope that was enjoyable. I will see you next time. Bye.